kicks and deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Sean Bouchard. In there, and it's 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Franklin picks over. Terang back easily. At the belt and fires. And fouled off.
Hey, get us a grounder right here. Come on now.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, see, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Story for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Twins 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman. And here it comes. Fly ball to right.
I got it.
Taylor makes the play, and there's 1 away. Just a slow ground ball this time. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
C.J. Cron in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning. Trey Mancini now.
The designated hitter.
He was late there. Strike 1. Chris, you know what they call Mancini? Boom, boom. That's right. For Ray Mancini, the famous boxer, it stuck when he started hitting home runs, though, in baseball. The 1-1.
2-1.
Cron, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Yeah, good power hitter on the field, but a really good human being off the field. And in fact, in 2021, he was named the AL comeback.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. The Cards leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second as we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
0-1 down.
Yes.
Sit down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Batting ninth.
Number 82 next up for the Cardinals. 0-1.
0-1.
ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Hey, get him yourself right
One
here,
down,
kid.
base is empty. And that one a little bit high. Slow roller up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. This is Bryce Terang. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In there for strike one. Terang measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Line drive, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Bouchard stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That misses, and that's ball 2. Franklin checks the runner. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's hard hit on the line. And 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Whips it to Kirilloff. And they get Arenado. Easily ends the... Ready to go. Bottom 4. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swings through that one. Left-hand batter waits. Got it by him for the K.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Joey Meneses next up for the Cardinals. That one's in there, 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Trey Mancini. Fastball for a strike. Strike 1.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and that's the first out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Kicks and fires. Swings over the top of that one.
One down.
And now 2-2.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
To first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Redbirds down quietly, and it remains a 3. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Bryce Terang.
The shortstop.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. They say it went.
0-2.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. So up next, Sean Bouchard.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team. And out towards right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. To the right side. Story sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now Joey Meneses. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to 3rd. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is C.J. Cron. On the ground to third. Whips it to Kirilloff. Crone retired. And next is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
On a line, base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Mancini off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jorge Alcala. He comes on for the 35th time this year.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 12 hits,